Have you ever wondered why the world's wealthiest people live like the poor? Look at this. Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest men, still lives in the same modest house he bought decades ago for $31,500, driving the same old car. Or think about Elon Musk, who famously sold most of his properties and chose to live in a tiny, prefabricated home near his company. Are they being stingy, or do they know something we don't? Here is the truth that is often avoided. Most people work hard just to stay broke. It doesn't matter if you make $10,000 or $20,000 a month. If you continue to spend your money on these 8 things, you will continue to stay poor forever, even if you make $1 million a month. On the contrary, if you have a very low salary and avoid spending on these 8 things, you will see your financial dreams come true, and not in years and years of saving, but in a few months. That's right, there are only 8 things that separate you from the life of your dreams. Picture yourself in 2025, no longer frantic about making rent or paying off your car note, but actually setting money aside for a business idea or an investment property. That might sound like a dream, but it becomes real once you crush these 8 spending habits. And believe me when I tell you that the 5th thing is the one you spend the most money on. And if you stop buying it today, you will be able to see the first results in just a week. Let's start. First, brand new electronics just to keep up. It's tempting to walk into a store, see the latest phone model or cutting-edge laptop, and think you need it. Advertisements promise your life will be more exciting, or your social status higher, if only you buy that shiny new gadget. The reality? A phone from 2 years ago can still call, text, take pictures, and handle all your apps just fine. Rich people don't chase the next big release unless it truly boosts their productivity or solves a real problem. Every extra penny you blow on the newest tech is money that won't work for you in savings, stocks, or a side hustle. Challenge yourself. Hold on to your current phone another year. You'll free up a surprising chunk of cash. Second, oversize homes you can't afford. So many folks believe a bigger house equals success, but that's a trap. Massive mortgages, property taxes, maintenance, it all drains your wallet faster than you realize. Meanwhile, that dream kitchen you barely use has stolen thousands of dollars that could have grown in a retirement account or paid off high-interest debt. The wealthy know that a house is mainly shelter, not a status trophy. If you want more space, focus on functionality and budget. Imagine funneling the money you'd spend on a lavish home into an index fund or a business venture. By 2025, you might be looking at real profits instead of dusting extra rooms you rarely set foot in. Third, expensive brand name clothes for fleeting validation. It's easy to get swept up in images of celebrities rocking designer logos. You might think wearing a certain label makes you look successful, but in truth, many actual millionaires dress in simple, comfortable outfits. They know that you can pay hundreds for a t-shirt with a big logo, or a fraction of that for something just as durable. Time after time, people discover they're going broke trying to look rich, while truly wealthy folks quietly build their assets. Stop buying clothes to impress others. Invest that money so eventually you can afford the future you want, not just the brand you think you need. Fourth, new cars fresh off the lot. The moment you drive that brand new vehicle away, its value plunges. You might feel on top of the world for a few days, but those monthly payments and rapid depreciation wreak havoc on your finances. Meanwhile, the wealthy often buy used or certified pre-owned cars. They save on the sticker price, let someone else take the depreciation hit, and direct their resources into profitable ventures. If you can't pay cash for a new car without flinching, you definitely shouldn't buy it. A reliable used model can keep you rolling, all while your money stays in your investments. Fifth, impulsive entertainment splurges. Often we don't realise how much we spend on this because they are small amounts that our brain doesn't even calculate. But then added together, they become a huge amount. Don't get me wrong, it's normal to want fun. Concerts, trendy bars, spontaneous weekend getaways. But if these blowouts happen so regularly that you're left with nothing at month's end, your finances will stagnate. The wealthy still enjoy life, but they balance pleasures with saving and investing. They might set a clear budget for going out or plan vacations well in advance to snag deals. Meanwhile, Others indulge in last-minute flights or VIP tickets, then wonder why their credit card bill is suffocating them. Don't starve yourself of fun. Simply decide how much is reasonable. Then stick to that plan so your money can grow. 6th, get rich quick seminars or shady workshops. Everywhere you look, there's a slick ad claiming you'll earn fortunes overnight. Whether it's a fancy real estate seminar or a secret to success training, most of these programs make their creators rich, not you. True wealth takes strategy, consistent action, and learning from reputable sources. If the pitch sounds too good to be true, like doubling your income in a month or flipping houses with zero experience, it probably is. Instead, allocate funds to legitimate education. Books by respected investors, courses on real finance or marketing, or practical skills that improve your career. That knowledge pays off repeatedly. 7th, fancy daily coffee or meal deliveries. Yes, it's a cliche to say, stop buying lattes, but multiply that expense over a year. $5 a day becomes over $1,800 annually. It's fine to treat yourself sometimes, but when that treat becomes your standard routine, it quietly devours your savings. Think of it this way. If you cut out a $5 habit daily and invest that money wisely, you could accumulate tens of thousands in the next decade. Many well-off people either make coffee at home or limit restaurant deliveries. The money they save might go into a stock portfolio or an extra mortgage payment, fueling their wealth. 8th, random trinkets and cheap decor that clutter your life. Stroll through a discount store or browse online, and you'll see heaps of random items on sale. Cute figurines, novelty gadgets, bargain furniture. It's so easy to toss them in your cart, telling yourself it's only a few bucks. But these small, frequent purchases add up quickly and rarely hold any lasting value. Meanwhile, your house ends up crowded. The wealthy are often minimalists. They'd rather put real money into one high-quality piece of furniture or an investment than fill their homes with meaningless junk. It's not that they never decorate, they simply ensure each item is worth the cost. Now, the bigger reason behind all this is mindset. You're not just dropping these purchases to save a few dollars here and there. You're shifting your entire approach to money. Instead of wanting instant gratification or craving applause from others, you start focusing on the long game. You plan your finances, you budget for meaningful experiences or true necessities, and you invest the remainder. Over time, that approach snowballs, leading to a level of financial freedom you previously only dreamed of. But it's no magic trick. You might feel awkward resisting sales or turning down nights out. People around you may laugh when you say you won't buy the newest phone. You might get teased about your older car or simpler wardrobe. But hold firm, you're building a fortress of wealth. By 2025, you'll have capital to seize opportunities, weather emergencies without panic, or even retire early if you keep pushing forward. Also, remember that you're not punishing yourself. You're cutting out waste so you can spend on what genuinely improves your life. Perhaps that's advanced education, a memorable family trip, or launching a small business. True wealth means options to support a cause, to help loved ones, to explore passions. None of that is possible if your bank account is drained by an overpriced car or endless restaurant delivery bills. Here's a tip to keep yourself motivated. Create a visual goal. Maybe you stick a photo on your fridge of the dream home you'll build in 2030, or that non-profit you'd love to start, or the flight ticket to a future dream destination. Each time you feel tempted to buy something on the avoid list, remind yourself of the bigger dream. Ask, which matters more? Over time, it becomes almost effortless to say no to the junk. That's the real difference between people who remain broke and those who manage to get ahead. Broke folks chase fleeting desires or worry about status symbols. Wealthy individuals see money as a tool, not a toy. They focus on building, not just consuming. The great news is that you can adopt that mindset no matter your current income. Start with these 8 changes. The small, consistent actions will accumulate. So are you ready to transform your finances in 2025? Go ahead. Commit to not buying these 8 things and watch your life change. Take 5 minutes now to jot them down or set reminders on your phone. Then share this challenge with a friend who's also hungry for change. Motivate each other. Celebrate your small victories along the way, like your first $100 saved or your first investment purchase. Because once you taste that progress, you won't miss the stuff that once drained your wallet for no real benefit. Believe me, if you really commit, you will be surprised by the huge results you will get. And since you have come this far in the video, I want to share with you the last but fundamental secret to change your life this year, which is to subscribe to this channel and leave a like on this video so you don't miss the next videos, where we will always talk about how to make more money in a simple way. And let me know with a comment what you think about all this, and I'll see you soon.